Today we will see how to build recommendation system. So basically recommendation system is very oftenly used in e-commerce as well as video streaming websites like YouTube and Netflix. So in this video we will see how to build movie recommendation system. For example, this suppose if I like Fast and Furious movie and I gave a rating to this movie 5, the recommendation system should recommend me the more similar movies or similar type of movies to Fast and Furious. So if you see this Wanted, SWAT and Triple X, this movies is more similar to the Fast and Furious. Basically it is a correct recommendation. If I don't like this Fast and Furious, okay, if I select just rating 1 means I don't like this movie, then recommendation system should not recommend this similar movies. So it will, for example, this Fast and Furious movie is an action movie. If I don't like it, then recommendation system should recommend me a more dramatic or romantic movie. So Philadelphia Story is a romantic movie. Hope Dreams is also romantic movie. Basically this is the expected behavior of recommendation system. So in this video, to build a recommendation system, we will leverage the concept of similarity. So basically we will see what is a cosine similarity. Okay, so suppose if you have two items, item 1 and item 2, and you want to know whether these two items are similar or not. So I'm just assuming the item is a two-dimensional item, 2D item. So I can plot this item to the graph, in the graph. For example, here in this example, I plotted item 1 and item 2 and just drew a straight line from the origin and calculate the angle between them. So the thing is, if the item 1 and item 2 is similar, the angle between them should be less. If the item 1 and item 2 is not similar, the angle between them it should be big. So basically this is a notion of cosine similarity, or you can say that cosine distance. So the main thing is how to calculate this angle. So it is very simple. We will explore the dot product, definition of dot product to calculate this angle. So basically this is a formula. Similarity is nothing but a cosine angle. Similarity between A and B. Here you can assume, you can consider A is a vector and B also vector. We are just taking a dot product of A and B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. This formula will give us a similarity. This formula will give us an angle, in short. So using this concept, we will code or we will build the recommendation system. So in this example, I am using movies dataset. This dataset is a free. You can just Google it. Basically, it is this dataset is of Movie Lens. So I have near about I think 1,93,609 movies, and basically it is a movie information, the Toy Story, what is the type of the story, etc, etc. Then ratings. So in the rating.csv, basically we will use movies.csv and ratings.csv. Basically ratings.csv is a user in rating.csv, user id, movie id, rating and timestamp. This 4-column content, but we only need user id and rating column, nothing more than that. Okay, and basically we want to process only title column from movies.csv, second user id and rating column from ratings.csv, because this is a rating. This rating is important to build a recommendation system. So we will use this rating, and we will find the similarity between the movies. For example, if user 1 like movie 1, and obviously we will recommend more movies which is similar to the movie one to user one. So basically, to build a good recommendation system, we have to uh, combine more techniques. Basically, we are in this video we are exploring item to item collaborative filtering. So if you want to build a more complex and good recommendation system, then you have to integrate user to item collaborative filtering, content filtering, and item to item collaborative filtering. The content filtering is a very easy concept. Just predict the sips, just do not use anything, just use the movie details and predict and recommend the similar movies to them. But in this video we are using rating column to find a similarity between the movies. Okay, so here I just read movies.csv as well as rating.csv. I'm merging this two data frame because we need three column and title, and this column is in different CSVs. Therefore I need to merge this two data frame. Then I am just extracting user ID, title, rating. Okay, now I am basically I want to transform this data frame. So for example, this data frame contains three columns: user ID, title, and rating. But I want to transform this data frame to, I need user ID as my index, I need a title as my column, and I need rating as my values. If we print this data frame, okay, let's print it. Yeah, this now this row index is a movie name, and column is our ratings. Now at line number 20 I'm just dropping the movies. Basically I'm just dropping the NAs. For example, the thing is, if the column contain less than 10 non-NA values, then we are just dropping it, because 90% of column is filled with NA values. So obviously we don't need that column. And now this is so line number 21 we are just dropping the column and filling the NA to rest of it. And now line number 22, it is most important. Here we are calculating a similarity. Basically, if you see the syntax, CORR stands for correlation, and I am just passing a method Pearson. The thing is, if you see the formula of cosine similarity, basically if I normalize this vector A and vector B, means if I subtract the mean from A, basically if I do the operation A minus A mean, B minus mean of B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B, it is nothing but Pearson correlation coefficient. If we standardize our data, and if you want to find a cosine similarity, it is nothing but Pearson correlation coefficient. So in our data frame, pandas data frame, we had direct method to calculate a Pearson correlation coefficient. So using this we are finding a item similarity. Okay, so if you want, and we are just printing this, let's see what. So this is a Pearson correlation coefficient. Oh, sorry, I need to uncomment the main. Just now. So this is a Pearson correlation coefficient. It is just saying how similar Godzilla to Days of Summer. How similar Godzilla to Triple X based on the user rating. We are not considering the details of a movie. Based on a user rating, we are just calculating a similarity between the Godzilla and the Triple X and 500 Days of Summer, Three Amigos. So this is called item to item collaborative filtering. Now I just save this item similarity to similarity score.csv. Now if I want to test this code, so I'm just this method get similar score, I'm just passing the movie name, basically Fast and Furious 4 2009 movie, and I really like this movie, therefore I'm passing a rating 5. And in this function I'm just reading the similarity score.csv. basically this csv is generated using this method, correlation method Pearson, and I just dump this item similarity data frame to CSV file. I am just reading it and just printing the similar movies. So basically here I am reading this file and I am just saying ki row index is a title. So I am just extracting the rows of this movie. For example, here I am passing Fast and Furious. Here I am just extracting the row of Fast and Furious movie, and I am just multiplying with user rating, because the data is a standardized data. So we are just subtract the mean and we convert it to standard, right? Because this Pearson method inbuilt convert our original data to standardized data. To unconvert it or to reconstruct our original rating, I need to multiply with user rating, and I'm just sorting this in descending order and grabbing the first 20 values. So let's see, Fast and Furious. So here system is suggesting me Fast 5, basically Fast and Furious 5 2011, Expendable 2, it is also action movie. John Wick, Expendable 2010, Fury, it is also action movie. So using cosine similarity, or you can say that using Pearson correlation coefficient concept, we build a very simple movie recommendation system. So basically if you have a data, you normalize this data and find a cosine similarity. It is nothing but Pearson coefficient correlation. So this is the way you will construct or build a very simple recommendation system. In general, or in practical way, we to build a very good recommendation system, we need to integrate multiple recommendation system. For example, we will integrate item to item collaborative filtering, then user to item, then content based. So in this video we just explored item to item collaborative filtering. So this is it. Thank you so much.